Best of 465. There's the Australian Nina Kennedy. What a world championship she had on the 17th of July. Yes, just a couple of weeks ago. She took the bronze medal in Eugene behind Najot and Morris. Now, Nina Kennedy probably starts as the favourite, the World Championship bronze medalist from Eugene. Her opening height, 4:35, first time. Boom, look at that. Masses of space between herself and the bar. She's an athlete maturing very quickly indeed. And she can be delighted with that clearance, can Nina Kennedy. She has a bronze from 2018, but I've got a feeling October 4:35 without any trouble. That was her opening height. This 4:45 for the Australian. A lifetime best 4:82 from last year. She's cleared 4:80 this year, and that is getting up into a very rarefied atmosphere of women's pole vaulters, and that is lovely clearance. 4:45, no trouble at all. She just exudes power, doesn't she, and fluency. Really quick too, plenty of speed on the approach. Gritted teeth there at the plant. And that's a lovely clearance from Kennedy. And Kennedy is going for it in spectacular style. She wants to win. You can see the flags blowing pretty healthily around the rim of the arena. Here is Nina Kennedy, first attempt at 460. And there's a refusal from Kennedy there, not happy with something. I think actually, even though it's very windy this evening here in Birmingham, the stadium floor seems to be pretty protected from the wind, from the breeze. It is a bowl of an arena. There's one or two small gaps between the stands and the corners mainly, but generally, I don't think there's a great deal of wind down on the arena floor. Nina Kennedy, something she didn't like, and you can see the advice from the coach there, the indications to go for it now. 460, second attempt. This will give her the gold all to herself, and she does just that, helps herself to the title. She is now Commonwealth champion. She can vault on if she so chooses. That puts her at 3. She is a 480 vaulter this year, and she's had a superb season. From Molly Cordery as the silver medalist. We already knew Imogen Cordery taking the silver for England on countback. But Nina Kennedy, well, she's off to sell to 460, good enough for gold. And celebrating with some of her competitors there. That's really nice to see. vaulters is unique, there's no doubt about it. Men's and women's side, the trials and tribulations of travelling around the international circuit with those poles, which regularly get mashed up at airports. The vaulters in what is, I think most people acknowledge as being technically the most demanding of events. And gymnastic grace, spatial awareness.
And I reckon it's going up to 476.
And the reason why he had a clue it was going up was...
So the bar, as we heard earlier, at 4.76 meters. And it went to form at the World Championships with Najot and Morris, both above her in that order. Is blowing pretty healthily in the wind. She's enjoying herself. Everybody in the same picture you're seeing. So while she may be quite a long way from the spectators on the first bend, for example, about 100.
Time it to perfection in the breeze here at Alexander Stadium.
So, Nina Kennedy then, already Commonwealth champion. Ooh, no, after all that, not happy about something. That's the clock ticking away, but she has plenty of time. Any rule that would mean she has had one attempt down to her, cancelled or refused, so to speak. So she has 3 attempts if they're needed. This is her first attempt, 4.76 meters. No. Well, great little hand vault there. Simple stuff for these vaulters. But she does have 2 attempts left. But you have to believe it. In the vertical jumps, the high jump and the pole vault, it's absolutely critical that you understand the challenge and get on top of it mentally and believe you can do it. It's the only discipline, when you think about it, in track and field athletics, the pole vault and the high jump, the verticals, where psychologically there is a big challenge to overcome as well. So some of his compatriots. But here we go, Nina Kennedy, no, that's a second refusal from her. 1 attempt left, and it's not looking good, is it?
One or two of these athletes, Jim, will be working very hard as we watch Kennedy, seeing whether she can finish with a flourish.
3rd attempt for Kennedy then. 3rd and final attempt. No, it's not to be. None of her 3 attempts really convincing. I don't think she really believed it. She knew she didn't need it. She has won with a spectacular 2nd attempt at 4.60 meters, the Commonwealth title. It stays in Australian hands. In fact,